How to find a good primary school. Hello and welcome to Video Jug. Choosing a school for your child is one of the most important decisions you will make on their behalf, and naturally you will want to send them to the best school you possibly can. As editor of the Good Schools Guide, Rafe Lucas knows exactly what makes a good school. He gave us the following advice on finding a good primary school for your child. Step 1. Start early. Getting your child into a good primary school can be a notoriously competitive process, so optimise your chances by moving into the catchment area of a good school before your child is even born.
The key to finding a good primary school is where do you live. Most primary schools are selective on the basis of geography, so choosing where you live becomes the absolute key to knowing whether you'll get a good primary.
Step 2. Do your research. It's worth spending time researching which schools are available in your local area and what admissions criteria they apply.
The first place you should go to is the local education authority, who will publish a very useful descriptive booklet which will not only tell you what schools are and where they are, but will also tell you what their admission criteria are and will give you some pretty good guidance on what your chances are of getting in.
The Office for Standards in Education, or Ofsted, regularly visit and review every school in the country. Their reports are often a great source of information about the quality of education a school offers. You can download reports on schools local to you from their website.
Ofsted reports give you a view on how a fellow professional sees that school operating. So they are looking at the quality of the management of the school, the way in which it is looking after its pupils, the quality of the teaching, the level of expectations that it has for its pupils, whether it is really doing what it should do to see those pupils through to a good future.
Step 3. Visit the school. When you've found a school that you'd consider sending your child to, get in touch to arrange a visit. Many schools will have open days at various points throughout the year, or you might be able to arrange an individual appointment.
Get in there, be shown round by ideally someone other than the head, because people behave when the head comes round. Make sure you're watching everything that's happening round you. See what the children are like. I mean, do you want your children to turn out like that? Get a feeling for the sort of ambition they have for the children, for the light in the eyes of the children.
This is your opportunity to make a real decision about the school. You'll most likely meet other parents, members of staff, and importantly, the head.
First thing to look out for is what the head is like. In a small school like a primary school, the head makes a lot of difference. Their particular interests will set the whole tone for the school. You don't have to like the head, but you do have to respect them. If the head can't command your respect, then they won't be running the school well. If they can command your respect, then you've got to be happy with the way that they're running the school.
Step 4. Speak to the parents. One of the best sources of information about a school are the parents who already send their children there. If possible, make time to speak with parents and ask them what they really think.
Talk to other parents. People will chatter about schools, particularly if they're not selective schools and they don't feel they're competing with you to get in. There's always a lot of gossip on the street as to what schools are like, and it's always worth paying attention to.
It's also worth finding out how involved parents are in the workings of the school.
The first thing to look for is how well supported the school is by its parents, because that really makes a lot of difference to how well a school is able to deal with the varied backgrounds that these children will come from. If you've got a lot of parents involved in a school, then that whole process of socialisation, of working in well with a school, and giving the school the support it needs to get things right, and giving the school the ambition that parents have to do well by each child, will transmit itself to the school and will be part of that school's ethos.
Once you've decided on a school for your child, you'll need to apply to that school on your child's behalf. Watch Video Jug's How to Apply for a School for more information on this. Done.